Oh, I didn't see you there. Howdy, folks. This is Big Sam. I got a brief and exciting and very important announcement that I need to share with y'all. We've been doing a lot of interesting things here on the channel, and I'm trying to make some interesting, new, exciting content that I guess you could say is unexpected, you know, the random stuff that we do a lot of the time here on the channel. But what I also want to do is have consistent series that you can expect content for, and you kind of know the direction it's going to go. So things like the regular giveaways, you know we do giveaways here on the channel. Legends Never Die, the history of the Mosin Nagant. But also, we're going to be adding a new series to this channel, one I'm really excited about, called Mosin Markings. Now, I'm excited about this for a lot of reasons, and I think y'all are going to be too, but one of the big reasons is because I get a lot of emails from someone just like you saying, hey, Big Sam, I've got this interesting Mosin. Can you tell me more about the markings on it, okay? And a lot of times, I'll get emails from first-time Mosin buyers, or maybe it's someone that had a Mosin from long ago sitting in the back of their safe that they just don't know a lot about, and it has some markings that they're just not familiar with. So what we're gonna do is have an entire series of videos. Each video is just gonna be on one particular marking, okay? Because there's a lot of videos we're gonna have here because, well, quite frankly, there's a lot of Mosin markings. And I wanna make it easily searchable for y'all as well, and in a really consistent format. And what I'm thinking is, maybe the first 30 seconds to the first minute, we just give a brief and very straightforward explanation of this is the marking, this is what you can expect to see it on, this is what it means, right? And the idea there is maybe you're at like a gun shop or your local gun show and you see a Mosin with that marking that you know you've seen before, or maybe you've seen a Big Sam video on before, but you can't quite remember what it was. So you can go back and pull up that Big Sam Mosin marking video while you're at the gun shop or gun show or wherever you may be, and within 30 seconds or a minute or so, hopefully you could just get an answer, right? And then maybe if you're at home and you're just sitting around on your couch, maybe we'll have more info that you can, if you want to keep watching the video, you can, and we'll go into a little more details, you know, the gory details that we so often like to go into here on the channel. So really, it's the best of both worlds. It's upfront, straightforward, and hopefully useful information. And at the same time, if you want to keep watching, there'll be a lot more backstory and gory details on weird information and maybe weird variants and all that interesting stuff. So that's the idea of this video. And again, we're gonna have one video, one marking, very simple. And I wanna make it searchable such that maybe, let's say you see a letter D in a circle. Well, then you can go search on YouTube, Mosin marking, letter D in circle, or maybe Big Sam Mosin marking, letter D in circle. Something like that, just to make it so you can find the thing again if you ever forget what it was and you wanna come back to it later. This series is going to be really interesting because, as you're going to find out, there's a lot of weird Mosin markings, and a lot of them we even don't necessarily know a lot about, but there's some that we actually do know about that's not very common knowledge. For instance, if you see a Cyrillic D in a circle, it could actually mean one of several things. It depends on if the gun is from World War I era or World War II era. If it's from World War I era with that marking, probably means it was a Serbian contract. But if it's from World War II, that's actually a very different marking, and it means that it was a non-critical deviation. So the part was a little bit out of spec, but it was accepted into military service because the deviation, it didn't really matter that much. Didn't affect functionality or something like that. So yeah, markings can have multiple meanings. Sometimes you need more context, but there's a lot we're going to get into here, folks. And hopefully this is going to answer a lot of the questions that you have and answer some questions you didn't even know you were going to have about Mosin markings. So this is going to be coming really soon, and we'll just put out a video every so often about here's another marking. And I think I want to do this in an interesting way where, unlike Legends Never Die, where we're kind of going in chronological order by year of stories, With the Mosin markings, I want to keep it a little bit more random, such that while you can expect more videos on Mosin markings, you will not necessarily know what to expect when it comes to which marking we're going to cover in a particular day or a particular week, right? We might be covering a World War II marking one day, and then the next day we might be covering a Vietnam marking or a Korean War marking or a Boxer Rebellion marking. Who knows, right? So this is just a lot of stuff to keep in mind. There's a lot of Mosin markings from a lot of places around the world. One of the reasons we love Mosins here on the channel, and it's one of the reasons you can have a whole channel about Mosins and never run out of stuff to talk about. So I hope y'all are excited about this. Please stay tuned for more. Tell your friends and make sure to subscribe and like, such that you never miss an episode. I really appreciate all you guys watching. I love getting emails from you guys, so keep that up. I love to help y'all when I can. If I can help, I'll let you know, and if I can't, well, I'll do my best and let you know if I can't. But I'm not an expert. I'm just one guy here that likes to upload Mosin content on YouTube, and if I can help, I'll do my best too. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned and stay up to date here on the channel, because we've got more Mosin content coming out really soon. And don't forget, we just put out that next giveaway video. So if you haven't already seen that, go check it out. We're giving away some East German stripper clips. I'm really excited about that. All right, let me know if y'all got any prayer requests, and see y'all next time.